be right back. Whoa, a genie!
Can't imagine what inspired this 1993 cereal commercial.
Hey, you wish it, I dish it!
10,000 years will challenge intellectual property rights!
I wish we had sprinkles for breakfast!
Quite an imagination you got, kid! What are your next two wishes? Sprinkles for lunch and dinner? Hey, I guess it's better than the one saying 6-7.
My new Sprinkle Spangles!
A sprinkled cereal?
Okay, seriously, is that his hat or is he Daffy Duck after getting shot?
Wish we had a whole truckload of this.
Don't you even want to take a minute to think about this? Okay, feed the sprinkle fetish.
Hey, you wish it, I dish it!
New Sprinkle Spangles cereal.
Yeah, not a whole lot more to say, except if an ad's not gonna make sense, it might as well be ripping off a company that no longer makes sense.
Sprinkle Spangles cereal.
It's every kid's wish come true!
If he sniffed too much Elmer's. We've covered Batman commercials on here lots of times, and at one point, OnStar used the Cape Crusader to advertise their auto safety devices.
Should a villain steal it, someone will track it. If your airbag goes off, an advisor will assist you. If you're stranded, satellites will help locate you.
If your nipples fall off, there's more in the console. If your buttocks explodes, we got junk in the trunk. And if you make a bad movie, well, there's some things even OnStar can't help you with. Yeah, this came out in the early 2000s when Batman was not in the best place. So this has the Keaton car and music, the Kilmer costume and straight-up footage, and the Clooney righteous smugness talking down to you.
I've stepped up safety in the Batmobile, sir.
Really?
He said that like you couldn't step on a stair climber. How the hell'd you fix my car?
This is how you exterminate a bat!
Ah, Jared Leto got an early start playing the Joker. And apparently he borrowed his makeup from the drag version of Mac Tonight. Even for the Joker, those sounds were kind of weird. Excuse me, I'm having a three-way seizure hernia heart attack! Not that most of the villains in this aren't a collection of fart grunts. Is he literally laying an egg?
OnStar.
This is Batman. I need my door unlocked.
That was a lot more syllables than just...
Stop.
In fact, how does he pay for OnStar while still keeping his identity a secret? Don't answer that.
Virtual advisor.
Get email.
Riddle me this. What do a river and money have in common?
A bank.
Alright, first of all, Batman has email? What's next, a Snapchat account? Second, kinda weird a millionaire has his messages read by that voice.
What do a river and money have in common?
Neither can fix me sounding like a passive-aggressive Stephen Hawking. Honestly, these ads are pretty impressive in terms of scale, budget, and design. They're corny as hell, but we can't act like we haven't gotten that from Batman films at the time. For what they are, I actually think they're kinda neat.
Voice-activated internet service from OnStar.
Text Superman a picture of my ass.
At Geico.com,
We're all familiar with the Geico commercials usually being pretty entertaining, with their cute mascot or running jokes, and oftentimes pretty decent writing. But for some reason, when this ad ran...
It's so easy to use Geico.com, a caveman could do it. Oh, no,
Not cool.
I did not know you were there.
They thought they found the Beatles of advertising. It's a cute joke, I guess. Not really one I'd repeat to my friends, but I guess it got a light chuckle. For whatever reason, though, they just kept going with it. And I never knew anyone who looked forward to them.
Nobody said this was going to be easy.
See, if Geico.com had taken that approach, instead of telling everyone it's so easy a caveman can do it, I wouldn't be having an existential meltdown.
Like, it would get people's attention, they would listen, seeing if it's actually gonna lead to a good joke. Like, it looks like it's going to, but it was always just the same unfunny punchline.
Historically, you guys have struggled to adapt.
Yeah, right. Walking upright, discovering fire, inventing the wheel, laying the foundation for all mankind. You're right. Good point. Sorry we couldn't get that to you sooner.
It got to a point where even the one joke they were using wasn't being used anymore.
Baltimore's a great place to pick up dance moves, I find. A lot of heel work.
But what does this have to do with insurance? Ad after ad kept coming until it finally amounted to the strangest of insults, its own TV show. Yes, this was a thing.
These people like to think they're so civilized, but you know what? They're no different than us, just not as good looking.
Oh, God.
And yeah, okay, characters like Ernest got movies and such, but there was at least an identity that offered possibilities. What possibilities are there for a caveman who doesn't like caveman jokes? Oh, Forgot that. This has been thrown on many of the worst shows of all time's list, but let's be honest, it's probably less the show itself and more the fact that the show existed, because everything about this was being shoved down our throats with nobody asking for it.
Why not just use real cavemen? Well, I thought their diction was good. You could hear everything they were saying.
The series, you'll be surprised to hear, was canceled very quickly. Fear not, though, for recently, they did a legacy sequel with this, which I guess could be a cute idea until you remember, oh yeah, there's nothing but one tire joke. Yet they spend an eternity on it.
They said that line again.
It's so easy, caveman.
Tina.
Don't you want to set the record straight?
Not like this. I haven't thought of Geico in 20 years, and then this shows
This
up.
was about you telling your truth.
That was my assumption, Tina.
It's just odd. Like, you can't say bundling your home and
I gotta
cars.
process this. I'm gonna go walk the dogs.
Was this the unaired finale of the show? Why'd they think we wanted this? It's not funny, not that creative, it went on way too long. Geico, it's so lazy even a caveman could write it.
Sounds like someone woke up on the wrong side of the rock.
Sometimes I forget how horrible you all are at your jobs.
Alright, so I don't usually do ladies' underwear commercials. Why? But this Super Bowl ad from Victoria's Secret had to be talked about. It was only 30 seconds long, it was so popular the traffic crashed their own website. But here's the thing, it started an advertising technique that drives me nuts. It plays only part of the ad, and the rest of the ad you have to continue somewhere else. This was advertising their lingerie. If you wanted to see the rest of the fashion show, you had to go to their website. Now, this isn't the worst offender, but it led to a lot more. Like 84 Lumber was apparently forced to show the ending of their ad online. Okay, at least you could argue they had to do that. But now they've gone so far as to just show a QR code to scan. That's it. Oh, did I say that's it? I'm sorry, that at least has some graphics with it. This is literally just a QR code to scan. This actually ran on Super Bowl. Like I'm checking to see if I sat on my remote and accidentally picked the world's lamest channel. No, I'm just kidding. Tubi actually did that! Making it look like you're searching their library of programming of mid to full-on lame. All of these ran on Super Bowl, and all of them started with this ad. Super Bowl commercials used to be where you went to get the best of the best, some of the most awesome, hilarious advertising, and now they have an excuse to go half-assed, particularly if you actually show half-asses. Like I said, it's not that the ad itself or the idea is that awful, it's what it led to. I've seen worse from advertisers, but at least we can point to where it all started. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if a few men went to that website, not even looking for underwear.
Dragon Spirit, the new legend.
It's either a video game or PBS Kids.
In this non-stop action game for your Nintendo Entertainment System, you transform into the mighty blue dragon to rescue the princess from the grasp of an evil demon.
Is it sock puppet based? Would other games look as badass if they use similar tactics?
To get to its lair, you'll have to blast fiendish enemies every step of the way.
Every one of those is a sex toy. In fact, I think it's like Voltron. You combine them together, you get one massive sex toy.
Fighting through 10 levels of heart-pounding action on land, sea, and air.
And that's the Jolly Green Giant's nipple tassel. All these are from a mythical adult store.
Right up to the ultimate battle with the demon itself.
Han Solo encased in silly putty. Seriously, what Toys R Us did they get these from?
Can you rescue the princess and save the kingdom?
Save her from radioactive Snakeland. Yeah, it's pretty vague where this all takes place.
Dragon Spirit, the video game from Bandai.
Did they never show the game? Were they like, this background's pixely, that's close enough. What was this, like E.T. the game, except when you started it was just a crash screen that flicked you off? What was in this game that was so bad? Looks fine, why were they embarrassed by that? This is the gaming system that said, hey, let's give Fester's Quest a commercial and openly acknowledge it's a pain in the ass.
Fester's Quest is one tough video game.
Yet they won't even show the cover for this one? I guess I'll give credit for a commercial that never shows the product. It is kind of creative. I guess I can give it some points there, but man, that's a fair amount of odd choices and dollar store props at the center.
Dragon Spirit from Bandai.
It's a video game, we think.
Here is a collectible bank sure to warm the hearts of everyone who loves trains.
Lionel Coin Bank, Lionel Coin Bank.
Too young to be in a cult, these kids say no.
It's the Lionel Train Crossing Bank. Just insert any coin and the signal lights flash.
The present every grandfather who thinks pennies is still a thing will surely get you. This ran a lot on Fox News, didn't it?
And perfect for anyone wanting a fun way to save that change. You even get to watch your savings grow.
Just don't ask how to get the money out. It's Lionel's now.
Makes saving those coins a lot more fun.
Save your money, save your money.
Are they hypnotizing me? Am I getting ordered 66th?
You practically see the train roll by, and you hear that locomotive whistle blow.
Oh yeah, you repeat anything over and over like a Manchurian Candidate, and you're gonna see it whether it's there or not.
Makes a terrific gift for almost anyone.
Yeah, come Valentine's Day, this is the present that's gonna get me laid.
Plus, we'll include this Lionel throw blanket. It's a $20 value.
Who the shit would pay $20 for that? Even they're laying it out like it's a towel you put on the floor of the bathroom after you shower.
Lionel Coin Bank, Lionel Coin Bank.
Off to kill the mayor. No, stop it!
A great way to celebrate the rail fan in all of us.
Dad, can I get the train set in that commercial?
You'll get this plastic cobweb collector along with all the other locomotive merchandise I'm forcing you to live my second childhood through!
Genuine Lionel collectible, complete with this certificate of authenticity.
Now you might be wondering, what does this pedestal of boredom cost? It doesn't say. Kinda weird. Well, let's go to that website they've been scrolling over and over at the bottom. That is to say I'd like to, but it keeps blocking it on my browser. It's funny because Lionel does have a website with all their products. However, can you guess what's not for sale? Lionel Coin Bank! Lionel Coin Bank! Well, where am I supposed to mount my head for my midsummer cult-style sacrifice? Needless to say, it is a little weird to go to a site that may or may not exist to purchase a product that definitely doesn't exist. But I'll say this, it's definitely commercial I won't be forgetting. As much as head-on, apply directly to the forehead.
Lionel Coin Bank, Lionel Coin Bank.
You people all have to be stopped! Princess Coco Hontus.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's my destiny to marry the man with the chocolatiest tasting cereal.
Is it cultural appropriation if the culture doesn't exist yet? I mean, there are dinosaurs.
But I'm already married.
Just protect me from the evil Columbosaurus Rex.
Bonnie, my pebble!
I thought you were a 13-year-old I was gonna marry. I had it all planned out. I'd drag you to England where you die of tuberculosis.
Gotta make a narrow escape.
Dino's like, I'm just happy he's not a karate instructor anymore. Yeah, you can say it's offensive and doesn't age well, but somehow it's still more historically accurate than Disney.
Post Cocoa Pebbles cereal, part of this complete breakfast.
So, you got friends.
So it may go without saying, a lot of video game ads in the 90s were trying to be extreme! And once in a while they made a few ads a touch uncomfortable.
But imagine if you had one special friend.
Hi, I'm your buddy.
When you say special...
One that would do anything for you.
Here, drink this. Chewy. Wear this.
Oh my god!
You can with Pac-Man 2, the cool interactive cartoon. He's your best pal, and no matter how much you abuse him, he'll still come back for more.
It'll please the therapist, terrified of seeing me every week.
Hit the box.
I mean, what are friends for?
Okay, which kid is supposed to have something a little off about him? Yeah, the ad is short, only 30 seconds, but brother, isn't mean. He's even got a lot of our kids around him like, yeah, this is where we collectively decide we're going to hell.
So get Pac-Man 2 for Sega and Super NES.
Granted, it is shot nice with the usual 90s in-your-face angles, but even the little conscience I have is like, this is kind of messed up. Who would have thought Pac-Man would come up with something so spiteful? Yeah, we gotta keep the slower kids at the bottom of the food chain. How else do you think we get ghosts in our maze?
Hi, I'm your buddy.
It's a little much, but... No, it's a lot much.
I mean, what are friends for?
Wait, you left out the part where we crucify him! This Walmart ad made the rounds just a year ago, and boy do people still love making fun of it. And it's not very hard to see why.
Talon, that fit slaves.
Commercial over. There's no coming back from that. Just play Skinner saying,
well, that's it. I've lost them forever.
Oh, wait, what am I talking about? This kid clearly not written by 50-year-olds will set the record straight.
We don't say slay. We say, you ate.
You ate. Cool. What else you got?
Your lip gloss scares.
Maximum aura points. Pop in the preppy vibes.
I'd say that's peak cringe, but that's a few years old. What's the word they're using now? Oh yeah, bad.
Wow, everyone's really feeling themselves.
That's something you don't want to hear an adult say around kids.
No cap, you weren't cringe or Ohio at all.
What's Ohio?
A state filled with nothing but traffic cones, Jesus billboards, and regret.
To the parents that are watching, school is in session, and we are teaching a master class in style.
Why am I even listening to you? You look like a cotton candy dispenser. Work it is another phrase you probably don't want to hear adults say around kids.
Class is in session.
Cowboy, riding on a horseback, all white stallion.
They seem like children if they found a genie they would wish for sprinkles on their cereal. And yeah, I'll just say it, I'm not trusting Walmart to tell me what's hip and cool. When's the last time you heard somebody brag, cool clothes? Thanks, I got them at Walmart.
I'll let you in on a secret. I can walk, I just want the neon wheelchair.
Do I have your attention? Dance. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't dance. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't.
Yeah, cut to a real school hallway.
We run this. Get it going and we can't stop now. We run this.
I never thought I'd say this, but can we watch a TikTok video instead? At least it's shorter.
School is out, but our style is in!
Oh, is that why your video is currently unlisted? Yeah, this video got downvoted like crazy and ripped apart in the comments, so Walmart doesn't push it too much anymore. I will give credit, these kids are very good dancers. It looks like they worked hard to make the choreography as good as possible. But when you have this kind of writing at its core...
Now serving in the cafeteria, it's about time we ate.
I think a lot of people will be saying, I miss Kmart. Welcome to Walmart sounds like a prison sentence. And let's be honest, isn't it? So Cinnamon Toast Crunch has come a long way from Wendell and the Friendly Bakers. In 2009, they started using the squares themselves to advertise their product, usually enjoying how tasty the cereal is. But when people start to notice it's a little weird the product itself likes eating the product, almost cannibalistic, they leaned hard into it. Going from zany little antics to disturbing as hell crime dramas.
Judge me. I know it's wrong for me to want to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But ever since my first crunchy, swirly, Cinnadust covered bite, I can't hide who I am. And the truth is, I don't want to.
Good Jesus, this is a literal serial killer series. Looks like Crunch the Dipper strikes again. Did he cut out all our vitamins and minerals? All 15, sir, all fortified. We'll have to notify the family. Too late. They've already been eaten by somebody else.
I didn't want to be this way. I know what I'm doing. I know how horrific it is.
I am watching the General Mills version of you. Seriously, does this make you want to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I feel like most people watching it would be like,
I know I'd do it all again. Even though it's alienated me from everyone I've ever loved.
I really want to know the story of his parents. Sometimes the shortest ones are the most unsettling. These feel like cutscenes from that claymation Mark Twain movie. You can see many things, but can you see why you're gonna have nightmares around Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Despite it being creepy as hell, these ads are inventive and pretty funny. A lot of folks say this cereal is great for people toking up. I think it's safe to say the advertising is definitely taking advantage of that.
Must Cinnadust.
It's just so beautiful.
In 2013, Toyota did an ad involving a family with a father who's a werewolf. Doesn't sound like anything special, but the writing is pretty clever. My God, you're a Channel Awesome character!
I guess I have some explaining to do.
Why does he get fangs?
Yeah, I guess I have some explaining to do too.
Okay, that is really damn funny. She shows him pictures hanging out with the Rubicon Spring Water Gang. Also being a werewolf, I'm kinda shocked this wasn't the ending. Nothing too much to say, except I just wanted to showcase some good writing here. Well done. Why does my other son look like the Frankenstein monster?
Hello, I'm Jack.
Speaking of great writing, I'm finishing up this year with the Jack in the Box commercials from the 90s, which have earned their place as some of the funniest ads everyone forgot about but are slowly rediscovering. So, little history. In the 70s, Jack in the Box had a clown named Jack that people would tell their orders to at the drive-thru. But everybody found him a little off-putting and demeaning to look at, so they often would yell and make fun of him when making an order. In 1980, they listened to the people and literally fired him.
What are you doing to the Jack in the Box clown?
He's going bye-bye, lady.
Waste him.
After that, for several years, Jack in the Box had a pretty decent run, except for one tiny thing that didn't go over well. So in 1994, looking to rebrand again, they brought back Jack as a bitter but quippy mascot.
Thanks to the miracle of plastic surgery, I'm back and ready to make Jack in the Box better than ever.
It sounds like this would get old very fast, depending on the jokes, and while the humor at first was admittedly just okay.
I like the meat and cheese part.
Yeah.
But why a bun?
Without the bun, your hands would be covered with meat and cheese! Yeah. All right, we'll look into that.
Whatever. Eventually, they start pushing the envelope.
Jack, how do you know if you're a lesbian?
Did you have a question?
This is an ad for the E. coli place, right?
Don't be afraid to talk about burgers.
I remember as someone who was afraid to talk about burgers, I felt seen. They usually had no trouble making you wonder how far were they gonna go.
Dad?
Yeah?
How are girls different than boys?
There are a couple of things I know they're bound to notice.
Girls like clothes, they dance better than us, and they love unicorns. And boys like meat. That's why I serve up my totally authentic Philly cheesesteak.
I don't know. Mom says girls like meat too, and that's why you can't satisfy her.
Oh, she can go to fucking Burger King.
She already did, and said his was a Whopper.
Okay, maybe they couldn't go that far necessarily, but they certainly took a lot of digs at the competition.
Maybe McDonald's doesn't mind pre-assembled burgers sitting around. Maybe Burger King thinks reheating Whopper meat in the microwave is okay.
Like that coffee lawsuit McDonald's had back then.
You get big orange juice, but why juice and not coffee? We volunteered one of our interns.
First, coffee.
Lots of pain.
Now juice.
Feels nice.
Best thing is they have the warning sign McDonald's now has to have. What a subtle and literal burn. They also know who they're targeting.
Cayenne.
Order my famous tacos.
How many should I get?
30.
That's what I was thinking.
This is the best Taco Bell I've ever been to. Actually, yes, it is.
Kevin, I want you to move to Philadelphia and learn everything about making an authentic Philly cheesesteak. Kevin!
Yo, Jackie! How's it hanging, bro?
My new Philly cheesesteak is really authentic.
How you doing?
Maybe a little too authentic.
That Philly attitude didn't seem to rub off later.
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box. Just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Listen, beat it, clown!
Listen, punk!
Dude!
You're psycho!
Somebody's gonna bleed dipping sauce by the end of this.
All I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty!
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
You can eat a lot cheaper at your place than you can at home. But do you have this?
I have dessert.
What about this?
Oh.
Jack, that's for Max.
What can I say? When these ads were on, they were some of the funniest and most savage ones out there.
Every day, we should have at least one what?
Milkshake.
Yes, a milkshake.
My mommy says ice cream milkshakes make you fat.
Tell your mommy, stop being bitter about her thighs.
Okay.
Some commercials got it, and Jack in the Box back in the day had some of the funniest.
Try my teriyaki bowls.
What about these bowls, Jack?
Hey, you got some pretty nice bowls there, and so does Dan.
Thanks, Jack.
Those are some nice bowls.
All these years later, I salute your lack of caring about who you offend.
Want a donut?
Donuts are a scam. When you get to the middle, where the donut fillet should be, you get a hole. Enjoy your hole.